good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to say good morning. It's a very early morning. It's just gone past 20 past 4 in the morning. Welcome back to the channel, guys, for another video. As you can probably see, on bus, heading to the airport to head home. Early flight this morning. So, guys, if you haven't checked out the match day vlog from last night, Liverpool versus Rangers, check it out on this channel, and also be so kind to one of the Red Men Football Ventures and check it out on there as well. Liverpool beat Rangers 2-0 last night. It wasn't a bad game, to be honest. You know, the atmosphere was unreal, but Liverpool won 2-0. Wasn't a bad game. Good free kick from Trent, and obviously a penalty from Salah as well to earn Liverpool 3 points in the Champions League group. If you don't want to go check out that video, you can. I haven't done much vlogging when moving over here this time, guys, to be honest, because I've been sort of enjoying the time I've been here to sort of recharge the batteries and stuff. But saying that, I'm up at 3:30 in the morning to get a flight back home. But yes, guys. Head back home. It is a miserable cold morning. Just stepped on the bus here. It started to rain really heavy, so I am glad I made it on the bus in time. But where's that, guys? The second night I was here, which is a flipping nightmare. Well out of the way of the city, and I don't think I'll ever go back there again. It wasn't a bad spot. I'll talk more about it whenever I get home later on today. But it wasn't a great wee spot, to be honest with you. It was too out of the way. But anyway, guys, as well, if you haven't checked out the podcast from yesterday, excuse me, there were army podcasts available on Apple Music and Spotify, and also the YouTube channel. The link for that channel is in the description too. But yes, it is now officially Wednesday morning. I've had about 3 hours sleep. I think I'm going to have a cup of tea, not coffee, when I get to the airport, and I'm going to head back home this morning and get some sleep before the brats come home from school. So, for only 3 hours sleep, I feel not too bad. I felt worse leaving in the mornings, but hey ho, the joys. But the rain is coming down right now outside. In fact, I'll put the camera in here and I'll show you. Look at that. It is absolutely hammering down this morning, guys. Flicker them lights. But yeah, it's slashing down this morning now. So, nightmare. want to show everybody what you got? What you've been waiting for months and your dad had to search to get. Stop shaking the things so we can see it. That weird looking player.
Hey.
Denver Booker.
Devon Booker.
Or Devon Booker. Hello, Mrs. Prim.
Hi.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm just fixing my badge.
What badge?
I'm prefect on the bus.
What?
Yeah.
Bring that thing over there, have a look at it.
I'm
You,
prefect. Oh, and I have good news. Guess who's in the school
so
council?
you're wearing a perfect badge?
Yeah. Guess who's
No, I wouldn't say you're perfect. Like, what? Why a prefect?
Yeah, so like,
Really?
It's just to make sure I can do okay.
Really?
Are you
Bring it over
listening?
again. I'm not get a chance to
No,
look at it properly.
listen, I'm also in the school council and I'm also here at Mentor. And I'm in St Vincent de Paul.
What a nerd. I'm only kidding. Well done. Bring it over again
I'm
and have a
in the
look.
school council. Is that not a good thing?
Bring it over.
Well done, Brooke. Go you. No.
Let's have a wee look here and see.
I've been prefect for ages. How do you not know this?
I don't know. Gives a big smile to send a photo of your
No,
nanny.
you won't. You'll put it as a thumbnail.
So you think you're perfect then? Nah, you're funny. So what is it? School council, prefect on the bus.
You're at Mentor.
A year, the first years.
I'm a mentor for them.
Oh my
St Vincent
God.
de Paul. Which is like Christmas and stuff. I help with hampers and all. What else am I doing? Do you know anything else? Well, I help out with drama whenever I go to drama.
Oh, we are drama queen after all.
I can do
Drama.
that, but
Hello.
Mrs. Bus duty on Wednesday, so whenever she's late, me and Tyler are like in charge, basically.
Okay.
That's really it.
Did I hear the words teacher's pet?
No, I just want to be more
I'm
involved.
kidding. I'm winding you up. I'm winding you up.
I just want to be more involved this year.
Very good. I got an email about joining the PTA.
Did you get it? You might have
Should I join the school PTA?
No.
Why are you chewing on the thing?
I don't know.
You hungry? Like getting fed or something?
No, I'm starving.
I'm gonna make some dinner shortly. Tonight.
It's not my fault. I have assignments to do.
The joys of getting older. Well, guys, it's later on in the night. It's a bit hectic here now. Brooke and Lewis are both in bed. I was going to go out tonight, guys. I was asked to go out tonight with Tony for a few beers and a bit of a catch up. But unfortunately, Brooke isn't great tonight, to be honest. When I was away there on Monday, she was supposed to go to her job and she couldn't because she had a bit of a cold. Something like what I had last week. Now, you saw her earlier on there in the vlog and she was a wee bit okay. But before I turned the camera on, she did come in and say she was feeling a bit, not feeling great. But as the night has progressed on, she's actually felt a bit worse. And I ended up having to send her to bed with paracetamol because she's just feeling weak and tired and run down. And like Lewis had it about 2 weeks ago, then I had it last week, and now Brooke has it. So she's not feeling overly great. She's feeling really tired and weak and run down, and or you can hear it in her when she talks in her nose and her throat, and I think it's just a really bad cold. Because Tony called her in here today, this afternoon, after I got up after having a bit of a doze, and he was telling me that she didn't go to work on Monday, and she was telling him on Monday she wasn't feeling great. Now, I was going out tonight, guys. I was all dressed and ready to go. I was ready to go out the door tonight, and I just thought, you know something, there's just something not right. And I just doesn't feel right. I don't want to, you know, go out whenever I know Brooke's sick. I know obviously she's nearly 17 now, you know what I mean? But the point is, she's just not great, and I just don't want to take that chance of her, obviously, say she takes really sick or something. I don't know, probably sounds stupid, it's only a cold and things like that, but this is the responsibility you have as a parent. But I told her to go to bed, give her paracetamol and send her to bed, and she's out cold. And Lewis is ready for, I think Lewis is actually just about to go to sleep, actually. Last time I was checking, he was getting ready for bed. He is exhausted as well. He came in today, he was supposed to go to one of his after school activities today, and he didn't go. He was saying the other day he was feeling really tired and run down as well. So the both of them in bed. I went upstairs and I got changed again and put my dressing gown on. So I just thought I'd sit down here and end this vlog. Tony, if you're watching, I apologize I couldn't get out tonight. I was actually looking forward to getting out with Tony tonight and having a bit of a catch up and stuff and talking about things, and I was seeing him today. I was looking forward to getting out tonight. He is still away. He's away with one of his friends. So I'm a little bit disappointed that I can't get out. But one of those things, the things you got to do when you get your dad. So I still want to take a chance, guys. I know obviously you're probably thinking, I could still know cold and she'll be fine and all that, but She just hasn't. She's been complaining for the last week or so. She's been feeling really tired and run down. God love her. She's been doing quite a lot. You know, she's been on the go constantly with her job and her school, and she's going to tech college, and then she's out with her boyfriend, and you know, she's just constantly on the go. And I think it's all just caught up with her. And she's got a bit of a cold as well, and she's just drained. So I told her to go to bed early tonight and get some paracetamol into her, get to bed, get a good, really good night's sleep, and see how she feels in the morning. So the joys. I hate it when the kids are sick. I know obviously they're older now, but even so, I hate it when the kids are sick. So I do. So there, that was my plan for tonight. I was going to go out tonight and do a wee vlog tonight out in Bethany and all, and have a few beers and catch up and whatnot, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be, so it's just one of those things. Guys, we're going to go now, so if you enjoyed this video, we're coming home from Liverpool. Brooke's a prefect on a bus. Strange. Brooke's a prefect at school now. I don't know about a prefect back in my day. It's a long story, different generation. If you enjoyed this video, guys, as always, drop a like on it. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe below. Don't forget to check out the Mirror podcast. It's out. Tuesday's one is out now. Where I almost missed my flight to Liverpool to talk about it. I'll tell you the story. Obviously, in the vlog, you've just seen me traveling. If you haven't saw the vlog yet, you can go back and check it out. But actually, tell the full story of how I almost missed my flight and more. And the podcast on Thursday is the unleashed version, which is tomorrow, where I have a lot to talk about. Plus, guys, I got a really cool email. I remember a lot of weeks ago I was in Bristol and a special video about the Bristol Hippodrome. Well, I got a really cool email today from a person from the Bristol Hippodrome, and I'm going to read it out tomorrow on the podcast. What an email. Wow, unreal. Really, really good. So got lots to talk about tomorrow on the podcast, so stay tuned for that. Interesting. Guys, before I do go quickly, sorry, I did say on the podcast on Tuesday, I thought I'd just quickly say it here on the channel as well. I was talking about the heating and the gas and the electricity and the petrol prices all going up and stuff like that. I'm asking people to contact me on here or the podcast to talk about it on the podcast, where I want to hear your views on it, because I know a lot of people out there, families and stuff, who are struggling at the minute. They obviously pay their heating bills and the cost of petrol and diesel for their cars and things like that. Let me know out there, guys, what you think about it, because I want to read out some of them on the podcast. Now, I'm going out here tomorrow morning to talk to a local supermarket to see if I can stand in their mall and try and grab a couple of interviews with some staff or some people in the area to talk about what they think about the gas prices, the electricity prices, the fuel prices and stuff like that for the podcast on down the road. So guys, I want to do a little piece on the podcast for that. So let me know what you think about all those different things and how it is affecting you. And if it is affecting you, let me know, and I can make a bit of a discussion about it on the podcast. So you want to send the podcast an email even as well, Matthew, moorarmypodcast@yahoo.com, or you want to contact me in the social media links below. Let me know what you think, guys, on that there, because some people are really getting affected by it as well. I've noticed a big difference in it too as well recently. But let me know what you think about it and what your views are on it. Anyway, guys, I want to go here. So until the next one, I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching, guys.